Welcome back to Guppy Central. Today I'm going to give you a fish room tour showing you every single tank I own and what is in each one. So right here we have the Guppy, the fry tank. So it's anything that's still pretty small, isn't sexually mature, and they move out into bigger grow outs once they get big enough. So they're beautiful little fellas, all different strains. So you'll have black metal lace, you'll have half black white, yellow king cobra, white snake skin mosaic. There'll be a lot of different fish in here, so plenty of variety, and it does take time for them to grow. So some people, and I understand their frustration, is they want the fish right away, and unfortunately it doesn't happen unless you're like killing yourself trying to feed them. Like, you'd want to be feeding them brine shrimp every single day, 7 days a week, and massive, well, not massive, well, maybe 30% twice a week, and high oxygen content. So you'll see I have 2 sponge filters there, one's behind, yeah, so just there. So you want high oxygen content, you want lots of baby brine, and you want to be making it every single day. And they're like, the cost of live food is a lot more than a powdered food. So there's a few tips on how to get good guppy growth. Well, now we're going to move on to my first rack. Alright, we are at our first fish tank on my first rack. These are the full black guppies that are available on the website. A really nice addition, very lively, very happy, and very healthy. Alright, we're going to move on to the snakeskin lace, or red lace snake skins. These are a beautiful fish. You see the way the females have a lovely yellow body on them. Most females don't have that, so they lack colour, but these females have great colour, and so do the males. See the nice lace pattern. And yeah, plenty of moss in here. I may move down to the breeding, or not, well, not the breeding, but the female pregnancy tanks. So we're going to move down there now. So in this tank we actually had fry maybe a week ago, or 6 days ago. You'll see it in there. I'll see if I can. I don't think they're going to pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. So yeah, you can see the little flies there. So there's some half black whites in there, or bluegrass. I can't quite remember. It's either bluegrass or half black white. Now we're going to move into the next tank. This is a 2 white snake skin mosaic females. One gave birth a couple of days ago in the tank to the left here, so you'll get to hopefully see a few babies. There's some yellow shrimps chilling out. Clambering around. And I use these tanks for individual females. So I'll have one female in here who's heavily pregnant. I'll have a load of moss, a load of different, some rocks, some, loads of different distractions and places for babies to hide. And then once they've given birth, I take them back out and I put them back with the rest of the community that they have. And we'll move into the next tank. You'll see some babies down there. Just there. So they're like brand new, so to speak. Beautiful little fish. I love guppies so much. So cute. Alright, let's move down. So we've got the pandas in here. See if I can get some better light. So the pandas are in here. Some males there. Twice the little fellas, the females as well. There's some babies from a previous spawn that was in here. There's some Bucephalandra and some Anubias gracialis. And I think we have a few Amano shrimp in here, I think, but I'm not sure. Okay, oh well, this is a mishmash of a tank. I have like a mosaic in here. That's a blue mosaic, and then I have some grass, one grass male. So it's a mismatch. I didn't have anywhere else to put them. So this male has hit the females that aren't his, but there's nothing I could do at the time. Right, here's some more bluegrass. These guys usually don't come out actually, so you're actually really lucky. That's the male there, he's absolutely gorgeous in the right light. And I really do think that my camera does not do them justice. They are more beautiful in person. So yeah, she's given me a few fry, a few batches. So they're in grow out, which I showed you earlier. Here is some red metal king cobra. Another beautiful fish. Some females in there, and I think he's already sold actually. This got an email or an order in today, so he will be gone by the time this video goes live. This is a black nipple lace. Please stop moving. This is a black, no, this is a gold and black lace female, waiting to get some good babies. There's a few fry in there. I must have missed the last batch, so she's going to move up into the pregnant tanks that I showed you earlier. Once I move the babies out. These are the yellow king cobras. Really, really beautiful fish, super healthy. I've got loads of batches of them coming through. So it could be a month or two before they're ready, or probably 2 to 3 months. But they are a beautiful fish. Alright, we're going to move into, well actually no, I'm going to show you my big tank where I keep some of the community fish. Hold on, alright. So this is the community tank. I don't know if you can see very well, so hold on. So I've got some Ruminos in there. You can see some black neons and tiny fish there are Harlequin Raspora. I think 10 were sold this weekend, so that is very good. Nice Raspora. And we've got our gold laser cories down here. They are super interesting. They would be great for a sand substrate. So I would encourage anyone who's going to get these to make sure they have sand or like a small gravel or sand, because they love digging for food. It's part of their deal. Alright, so there's some Ruminos. They move quite fast, so I don't know if the camera will pick them up. Hold on, I'll try and manually focus here. So yeah, there's some the black neons. Super healthy. Ruminos, super red. And the Harlequins, full of colour. These are all the bedders as well. So I keep them in little cubicles to make sure they don't become aggressive with any of the fish that are in this tank. Also, if you have 2 males in the same tank, they're going to attack each other, so it's best that you have them separate. It's It's not as fancy as maybe Corey's setup. Corey from Aquarium Co-op, who has like glass partitions and everything. Not as fancy, but the same amount of room, so don't be worrying, they're well looked after, and they'll be getting a feed later today. And there's a good few back there. This guy's been taken already. He's a steel blue veiltail he's taken, and then there's another fish down there that's been taken as well. Okay, so we're just gonna go and show you the Bumblebee Guppies. So these are the Bumblebees. Really interesting fish. They're kind of like an otocinclus, where they can stick to glass, but they swim like a normal fish, and they just sort of hang out and wait for food to move through the current, and I snatch it up. I should probably do a video on them eating food. You feed them bloodworms. I get mine from Aquarium Co. Seahorse Aquariums, I buy their frozen bloodworms because for some reason they absolutely love it. So fish comes first. I love how their eyes like got that blue tint, that blue hue to it. Super cool. Alright, we're gonna move into the main or final rack that is also in the sitting room, so you will have a change of scenery. Actually, gold and black lace crew. They like to hide down the back. I'll try and get in there for you. So they like to hang out down the back. They're scared of me for whatever reason, so they don't like to hang out at the front. Then we've got some more full blacks, different quality of black, but they are proving difficult to get children out of, so can't do much about it. So this is a black metal lace family. This one has turned into a blue lace male, so I'm trying to see if I can get some blue lace as well out of the black metal lace gene pool. This is the half black white. Get some decent shot of them would be good. So there's the female. There's one of the males. They're stunning fish. Okay, now we're moving down. This is they haven't been fed yet, so they're kind of crazy in here. So these are, try and see if I can get some. So this is a mix of all the males. So you're gonna have blue mosaic, black metal lace, half black white, some bluegrass in there. Really nice coloration on them. So there's a fully grown red lace snake skin. Yeah, so you just got loads of little, that's the red metal king cobra, but he's not coloured up yet. This is a longfin crantail. He is super cool when he starts showing off. And these are all the red albinos, the full red albinos. Beautiful fish, really attractive, easy to spot in the tank. Now we're going down to the female tank, if the camera can focus. So yeah, you've got loads of different females in there. All doing really well. Ready to be fed. is the Snowflake Guppies. They are super cool. Males are super, well, they look super. Really thick body, really healthy. I really like this strain. Beautiful fish. And then you've got some bettas in here. This is a veiled tail, blue veiled tail. It's chilling out looking for some grub. And that is the last tank. Oh no, second last tank. I've got the Aquascape Tank to show you next. Tank. This is the Aquascape Tank that I did maybe, oh, it was a week ago, 7 days ago, or 8 days ago. So it's still not fully grown at all. I've got some CO2 dissolving into the tank, and I will be adding shrimp next week to make sure there's no algae outbreaks, because brown algae is usually what you see at the start, because you have high silicates in the water and the tank isn't established to dealing with them, so you usually do get some brown algae. I'm feeding them the premium nutrition one. That is for all planted tanks. Hopefully this changes perspective. Yeah, so there's the premium nutrition. Tropica, that's what I'm pumping in, 1 pump a day. And I've been water changing it. For the last 7 days I've been doing 100%, well not 100%, 80% water change. 80% water change every day, and now it's going down to twice a day, or no, not twice a day, every second day. And I'll be doing that for a week, and then it'll be every 3 days, and then it'll be once a week. So the first initial stage takes time to establish. Takes a lot of work, because you know, draining the same tank every single day can be a boring task, and coming in with kettles every day. So it's nice that it's now spread to every second day, and it'll make it a lot more manageable. So tomorrow it will be getting a water change. Alright, that is all from my fish tank tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you learned a little bit as you went round. And there'll be another video out on this tank that I'm showing you now in the next couple of days. I'm working on some cinematic editing and it's taking a lot of time. Alright, see you again next time, guys.